I am camped out right there. Look at that. This right here is what you would call my home sweet home. I'm Mark, Dispersed Camperman, and I am currently dispersed camped in the southern part of Utah, and I'm about 30 minutes from a town called Moab and about 15 minutes the other direction from Canyonlands National Park. In order to get here off of Highway 313, you'll be turning onto Mineral Point Road. And I followed that for about 3.5 miles from the Highway 313. Let's look at my views. You cannot beat these kind of views of dispersed camping for free. Look at my dispersed camping spot right there. Let's go take a look at it. And this camera does not do the views around here justice. Right over there is the LaSalle mountain range right over there. I've camped up there numerous times. I'm hoping to camp up there again in a couple of months from now. You can tell there's still snow up on the peaks. And that's about 10,000 elevation over there. And I am camped out right there. This has definitely been an outstanding dispersed camping spot. I got my bike downloaded, got my Starlink up and running excellently. And of course I got my solar out. I've only got 3 panels out because I don't need too much to charge my Jackery inside. Been doing a good job. Downloaded my motorcycle. I mean, I've been using this motorcycle like crazy. Been over to 3 Arches, been over to Canyonlands a couple times, rolling to Moab a couple times. It's doing good. I'm really enjoying my Transalp 750 right there. Hasn't let me down yet. I got my Northern Lights doing excellent, and my F350 dually has been doing good out here. No issues with it whatsoever. Well, it got up to almost 90 degrees out here, so I took out my generators so I can run some AC out here. My Honda generator is doing good. I got them paralleled, even though I don't need to parallel them because my AC, once everything starts running, only gets about 1,000 watts. Doesn't even use half the power of my Honda, so I only need to use one Honda at a time to run my AC, which is pretty cool. Look at these views. This right here is what I've been looking at for the past 4 or 5 nights now. Beautiful country down through here. I don't know if you can see what's out there. Let me zoom in a little bit. So here's been my views. All those messes down there, those buttes. I was riding over there a couple of days ago, checking that place out down through there. Definitely a beautiful country down through here. As you guys can tell, I got my grill out. I'm gonna be cooking me up some ribs. I got a pretty good little deal on some ribs at the store. It's almost half off. They're already pre-cooked. All I gotta do is grill them up, get them warmed up. Shouldn't take too long. This has definitely been an outstanding dispersed camping site. Look at that view. What I was saying earlier with my motorcycle, I've been running my motorcycle pretty ragged. What I've been doing is, you can't find this spot on Google Maps, but there's pretty much 3 arches in a canyon. You got the Bullwhip Arch, Mosquito Arch, and you got the Shadow Arch. I found out the location of these 3 arches. It's about 10 miles from my dispersed camping location. I jumped on my motorcycle and headed out there. Hey, go take a look at these arches. These views are incredible. I'm about half a mile from Mosquito Arch, Bullwhip Arch, and Shadow Arch. I came to a spot in the road up here. I didn't feel comfortable going down on my motorcycle. So I parked right here. This open area, about a half mile from the arches up there. I'm gonna be hiking in the rest of the way. But just look at this scenery down through here. Like I said in the area, these arches are not well known. So I thought I'd come out here and check them out. The road gets very sandy and very narrow right through here. So definitely, if you decide to come out here, bring a side-by-side or a motorcycle like I did, a four-wheeler, or some OHV vehicle to get out here, or a Jeep. Because these roads coming through here is pretty bad. Let's go check out the arches down here. And this right here is a section I didn't want to mess with. I probably could have got down it. My issue would be trying to get back up it with that deep sand. I probably could have done it, but me out here by myself, I didn't want to take the chance. Plus, it's another 0.2 miles up here. Bullwhip Arch. That is pretty cool. It's like a little rock broke off and it's just hanging there. Isn't that pretty cool? This is a Bullwhip Arch. Utah, fairly close to Moab. This thing is pretty massive. It's kind of hard to tell how tall that is. But it's pretty tall. That's pretty cool. Isn't that pretty neat? There's a Bullwhip Arch. That's pretty awesome. With the roads being as bad as they are coming in here, and a whole lot of people have not come to see these arches in this valley right here. I just flew my drone. It's 235 feet from the top to the bottom. That's 78 meters. That's a pretty tall arch. I'm gonna get up there and get a little bit closer to it. I'm gonna stand right here. Take a look at this drone footage. Kind of tell you how tall it is by me standing here. The video does not do this place justice. Look at that. Looks like it's got like 3 tiers into it. 3 openings, or 2.5 openings. Right there's Bullwhip Arch right there. If you climb up to it, just keep going around up top here, and it'll take you to Mosquito Arch right there. It's kind of hard to see. You have to be looking for it. It'd be kind of hard to see it from the road too. I can see it right there. Let's go take a look at it. I don't know if you can see it or not. You kind of see why it's called the Mosquito Arch. You see the proboscis right there, mosquito's beak, I guess you'd call it. Looks like he's trying to find a spot for some blood and some skin right there. That's a proboscis, that's how you say it. And mosquito head right up there. All right, I'm back down on the road, and there's one more arch I want to show you. It took me a while to figure out where it was at. Now remember, right there is Mosquito Arch. We just got done looking, and right there is Bullwhip Arch. Now down by the road, in between them, if you look straight across the canyon on the other side, is Shadow Arch right there. There's Mosquito Arch. Right there is Bullwhip Arch. And you go right across the canyon, straight pretty much across between them. Right there is Shadow Arch. You can't see because we're head on. The best thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my drone up so you can see the side of it right there. It took me a while to find it. I finally found it right there. So look for that kind of structure. Yeah, I got kind of white on the point. And kind of look around it so you know how to find it. Take a photo of this video. Get that point, that point, and in between these points, right there, is Shadow Arch. 3 arches in the same area. I can see why Shadow Arch right there is hard to find. Hard to see too. You have to be way off this way in order to see it. But looking straight at it, they look like an arch. So I get a better look at it. It's also kind of down into a little cove, comes back out. I can definitely see why it's hard to find. So if you want to check out some arches, 3 of them right next to each other pretty much. You got your Mosquito Arch right over there. Then you got your Bullwhip Arch right there. Then across the canyon, straight across from the canyon, is your Shadow Arch. This right here is going to be a little bit harder to find, so make sure you follow my instructions on how to find it, because it's definitely hard to find. Hey folks, Utah has definitely got it going on. This is what I got. I got baby back pork ribs. I'm going to put that on the grill. Like I said, I found this on sale. I cannot pass it up. I'm going to throw these on the grill. Gotta have my tongs. These are not going to take very long to cook. Look at that. Can't wait. While I'm waiting for my ribs to cook, but like I said earlier, about 10 miles up the road right here is Canyonlands National Park. And this is a pretty cool little park. I jumped in my motorcycle, rode up there about, like I said, about 10 minutes. I came up through the Canyonlands sign. I always like to stop there and take some pictures and video of the national park signs. Now, I don't particularly care for national parks because there were a lot of touristy and a lot of people were there. And this was no exception. I got there, I went through the gate. Hello. And since I do have the national park pass, I do not have to pay to get in. I'm not for sure how much it is to get in. I think it's like between 15, 30 bucks or something like that. Thank you. But with my national pass, I got in for free. Once I cleared the front gate, the main thing I wanted to go check out was the visitor center. The visitor center was pretty cool. It wasn't very large for a visitor center, but it had everything you expect, like souvenirs and gifts. Like most of you guys know, when I'm at a national park, I try to get one of those walking stick medallions. No exception, I found a walking stick medallion for Canyonlands that I'm going to be putting on my walking stick. Also right next to them, I had to also get me a souvenir t-shirt. I had to get one of those. I found the one I liked and I checked out. As soon as you walk out of the visitor center there, there's a beautiful view. I think that's one of the main trails or roads down through there. You can see the LaSalle Mountains out there and everything. Just walk across the road. There's a pretty cool area down there. Got a sign explaining some of the features that you can see out there. The view is amazing out there. Look at that winding road. That's a pretty neat location right here, right in front of the visitor centers too. Got that road going down through there. You see LaSalle Mountains right there. Wow, Canyonlands. I highly suggest if you do camp here or somewhere in this area, stop by Canyonlands. And as you can tell from the video, it was pretty crowded there when I got there. So I didn't do a whole lot while at Canyonlands. I just checked out some of the views. Other than that, if you are dispersed camped in this area, I would highly suggest heading over to Canyonlands National Park and checking that park out. Let's check on the ribs. I think they might be done. Look at that. Excellent. I'm going to throw these in the plate and I'm going to go get my sides. Now I'm ready to eat. Right here is the finished product. Got the ribs, a tater salad, and a little salad. And I also got me a little Shirley Temple right there. I want to drink with my ribs. That looks good. Let's head outside. Hey guys, appreciate you guys for watching my videos. Like I said, this out here would be a pretty good little dispersed camping spot if you're interested in checking out Canyonlands National Park. And if you're in this area, definitely, if you can, go out there and check out those 3 arches. It's pretty cool. Probably nobody even knows about those arches, so you shouldn't have very many people out there. Hey guys, last thing I want to do is appreciate my channel members and a shout out to my Patreons. Appreciate you guys for contributing to my channel. I also have Facebook and Instagram. If you into that stuff, go over there and subscribe to those two also. Thanks for watching. Try one of these ribs. Oh my gosh. Thanks for watching, guys.